everybody, and welcome to Ningyo BINGO, where you keep collecting dolls and never seem to win the game. I'm here under the worst lighting conditions to tell you about a convention I'm going to and going to present 2 panels at. Just myself, Rebecca, and not Lindsay, because traveling is expensive, especially when you're going to Fort Worth, Texas. So, we're going to Fort Worth, Texas, in the US, to A-Kon 28. If you do a Google search for that, be sure to put in convention or anime, because if you just type in A-Kon, you're going to find something a little different. So, A-Kon 28 is, I believe, one of the longest running anime conventions in the US. Started in 1990 with 380 attendees and is now up to over 32,000, which is a lot. It's a lot of people. It's hard to sit there and try to envision all 32,000 people just like all in one space. What does 32,000 people even look like spread amongst the hotels that are housing these people for this thing? It's kind of crazy. So, within A-Kon, if you purchase a ticket to A-Kon, you automatically get attendance to Doll A-Kon. So, A-Kon, Doll A-Kon, Venn diagram. So, with your attendance to Doll A-Kon, it's in a separate area with separate places. It didn't always used to be this way. Originally, Shannon Terrell started the Doll A-Kon as a very small, it wasn't even a convention itself, it was a programming track. They had done the local doll group had done several introductory classes, and introductory classes are cool, but as the same reason I'm making a podcast, there's so much more to this doll hobby than you can just cover in 2 introductory classes that you get to put into the larger span of an anime convention. So they made one room of A-Kon, and it was dedicated just to programming for Asian ball jointed dolls. This was in 2011, and with that first run, they managed to have 500 people just going to this. This has continued. Now they have their own separate little space, so if the sheer mass and human mass of a doll convention kind of get to you, and the sounds and or smells, no big promises, it sounds like this is a separate area that's a little bit more chill and doll-centric and collector-centric than the vibe that's usually the anime convention, which is costume-centric, photo-centric, and meme-centric. Oh gosh, the memes. So many Otakon memories. Now there's actually ball-jointed doll guests and things like that. I am probably going to be presenting 2 panels. One is how to get more enjoyment out of your current doll collection, and the other one is this is your brain on dolls. I would call the how to get more enjoyment out of your doll collection maybe a beginner course, but not quite really. I'm going to discuss things that you haven't tried with your dolls yet, because a lot of people, especially people my age, let's just say I was in college in 2008-ish, and yeah. So, a lot of people now have these dolls. They sit on a shelf, and you get this feeling like, oh, they don't do anything for me anymore. Why do I have them? I mean, like, they're worth money, right? I'll just sell them. I mean, they were good memories while they lasted, but oh well. But dolls are much more than that, and you got them for a reason, and there's so much more you can do to keep getting enjoyment out of your doll, because the hobby is huge. So that panel's going to be going into that. With the luck of everything, I will try to get both of these panels recorded. So the second one, which I've gone into a little on one of our other panels, but I've kind of split it off, because I used to call my one panel, oh my gosh, Asian ball jointed dolls is visual culture, but it really wasn't visual culture. It was starting to break it down, sure, but it wasn't visual culture. That I need to work more on. But a lot of the most recent version of it went into that I did at Castle Point Anime Convention was how your brain and body react to collecting dolls. And there's lots and lots of media in the world that go into how collecting things can be bad and addicting and shopping addictions and things like this. But no one really sits there and says, why yes, having a doll collection can make you feel happy and fulfilled. And I want to go over why that can be a thing and how to make sure that that's a thing you can perpetuate and to understand the way your mind works so you can bring yourself more enjoyment from your doll collection, not only just from all the numerous things you can do with it in the previous panel, but just from building it and having it and everything that involves with that. So I swear there was something else that was really cool that I wanted to say, but I can't remember at the moment. So I will hopefully see some of you there. Oh my gosh, the most important thing I'm forgetting is what dates it's running at. Here's all the papers I hid behind me because I don't feel like cleaning them up. Awesome. But here's my calendar. So, A-Kon. A-Kon starts on Thursday, the 8th of June, goes till the 11th of June, 2017. Once again, that's in Fort Worth, Texas. I believe it's the convention center there. So, remember, as you go there and possibly, oh yes, this is the other fun thing. Apparently, A-Kon itself is going to have the largest exhibit hall it's ever had. So just the actual anime exhibit hall is going to be super duper duper crazy huge, which is really cool. So while you're shopping around all your anime stuff and shopping around all your doll stuff, remember to keep on collecting dolls, but keep a budget.